You know what I really don't like about when I do my videos is, well, I have an iMac, so right before it actually start counting down 3, 2, 1, it takes like a still picture, and my still pictures always come out. That's why I be trying to give y'all a face and pose up, but they don't work out for me very well. Like the one that just happened now is not gonna be so pretty. It's not gonna be so pretty. Those are things in the back that I'm taking on vacation, like like I found like little reasonable like V-neck shirts that's oversized so it could look really nice, and I could tie like an accessory on the side of it. I have a few pieces that I can actually add to the side, that's gonna look really really nice. And some jeans and different like that. And then you see my girls over there, my wigs. Um, I made my own first wig. Oh, it was it was interesting. It was interesting. I did it by myself. This time Stephanie didn't help me. I actually did it by myself. It was interesting. I'm gonna just keep it as that. It was interesting. I did wear it to work. It was interesting. Um, I didn't do it too well, but I did still rock it because I did it and I liked it. But actually, I love this one better. The one that me and Stephanie, well, Stephanie did most of the work. I just kind of guided her how I wanted. I love this one more because it's just so damn messy. I'm a messy person, so I just want messy, big ass hair. Um, I decided on how I was gonna do my hair for vacation. I'm actually gonna do some really nice long braids. My sides is not fully grown in yet, but because vacation is next month, it should be able to grow in enough where she'd be able to catch a few things. So I'm just gonna see how much she gets and whatever. If I have to cut a few down and line up or whatever, then so be it. But pretty 50% of the time, I'll be rocking my braids, so I'm not really worried about it. And I found some different type of trucker outs that I'm gonna get. One says swag and one says something deep. Oh, haters. I love my haters or something like that. So I'm definitely gonna get that in rock. Since I have the long braids going on and stuff like that. Um, so tonight's topic was, since this is video number 2, I already did another video. I did one earlier this morning and posted. I did another one just a little while ago, and I'm doing this. Like I told y'all, I will not be editing no videos no time soon. All my videos will be just 100% natural. What you see is what you get. If I feel as though if I'm taking out something, you may miss something that I said. Until, like I said, I have my topics down packed or what is going to be actually my main focus for the day, then this is what it's going to be. Um, I always say about my surgery, and I never tell y'all exactly what it was. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more because I've been having some issues here lately that's involving it. So since I know about it because I done had it for so long, it is what it is. So anyway, last year, October 16, 2012, I had a surgery and I had to get a bikini cut. Um, and my lower abdominals because I had fibroids. Yes, I've been having them forever. And they got really, really big. I was trying to show y'all the picture tonight. For some reason, I can't find them. I will do a recap to this video to show you the pictures of them and everything. I think it was about 8 of them, and then one was growing. Okay, I went for my follow-ups. Oh, before I get about to follow-ups, the reason why I had them taken out is because I thought I met somebody and I wanted to have kids. When you have fibroids, you can't have kids because the the amount of the amount of time that you bleed, the amount of pain that you get, and it could be deadly to you or your child. So you would definitely have to make a decision, either save me or save the child. And the child can't survive without you, obvious. So the child will have to be eliminated. And who wants to go through that? Being that I am 37 years old and I don't have no kids, it will definitely hurt. And because I'm on that lifeline where I'm supposed to be doing it like now, I mean, like right now, it's like exactly. Who wants to go through that? Like when I had my menstrual, I mean, the pain was like so, like, like you just want to strangle somebody, but you know you can't because it's not there for, or you just can't. You don't. For me personally, I didn't never feel uncomfortable. My menstrual was just like, wow. It was like I had to wear like, those the sanitary napkins that people use who have bladder problems. I was using that because of the length and how wide it was, because that's how much I will bleed, literally. I don't know if it's going to be too graphic for y'all, but I'm just going to be upfront with it. Like, I used to soak from front to back, literally. And sometimes I had to wear two, and that was horrible. Like, one time I had went to my GYN to talk about some things, and I had to take a cab home. Good thing I wasn't too far away, and everything, like, I had the biggest mess ever. Like, it was just blood everywhere. It got embarrassing then sometimes, because you're consistently bleeding. And then that's another thing, when you get your menstrual and it stops, but it keeps on grow. Sorry guys, it keeps going. So you will bleed for 7 days, or you will bleed for 10 days. Exactly. So just imagine walking around every day of your life wearing um, a sanitary napkin, a pad. Put it like that, because I'm getting tongue tied now. Who wants to do that? And I didn't want to do that. So we and him agreed. Once he seen that they was getting big, they got bigger, etc., and it was just more than what I had when it all started. So I said okay. So we scheduled it. So that's why I was out for 3 months. Okay, before I came back, I was supposed to go back to work December 3rd. Okay, so I had my last follow up before I came back. December 4th, I had another surgery. Yes, so I had two, not one, but two. Okay, he didn't have to cut, which was excellent because I don't think I could go through the pain again, because the pain is not nice. And then when you got a 4-year-old Yorkie who jumps on your stomach, no, not good. And then you have to do things for yourself. You can't lift, you can't do this, but if no one's around, you have to do it. Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, so he just went internal, did his thing, and removed some stuff. Everything has been good, or whatever. Due to finances, I haven't been back to him for my last follow up. So I'm on mine, like, yeah, I'm gonna say minor restrictions, which my job is not that much like strenuous thing, so it doesn't really affect too much. But at some point, you want to get off of it, so no one have to question you later on about X, Y, and Z. You gotta explain or whatever, because people don't understand them, and then sometimes they don't understand it, just like they don't really care. So just to go through all that, but I noticed when I had got my menstrual this month that the bleeding was not regular. So I'm like, okay. So then once it stopped, it started back. Yes. And when it started back, it was a gush. Okay. Now I'm so familiar with this situation that I know what it was. So now I'm not even thinking, I know more fibers came back. Exactly. So saying that, it's like, shit, what am I going to do? Because if they come back, it's not good. Because it will make it hard for me to get pregnant. Being that I am single and I don't sleep around and I can't find a sperm donor, maybe I could find one if I really want one. But who wants that? You want a family. You want to build your child up in a two-parent home. You don't want just you as a single parent. It get hard, and it's getting harder every day. It's not like it's getting easy, and I don't want that. I came from a single parent, and I don't want my child to have to go through those. I mean, it has its days. They're good and they're bad. It was a lot of good, but then it was a lot of bad. And, and I commend my mother for raising me, and my brothers, you know. But at some point, it's like, I don't want to do it by myself. It's just what it is what it is. So anyway, so the bleeding has came back, and it just stopped yesterday, which 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 is good. I'm sorry, that's my little dog. She is in the hallway, like antagonizing people. Ugh, I gotta get that little dog inside. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. Um, so the bleeding came back and it wasn't good. It was like a gush. Then once it does that, it's like a sharp pain, and then once the pains come, it's just not good at all. So eventually, once I get everything together, I have to go back to him, and we gotta discuss some things. It could lead to the point where, I get everything out where I'm not able to have a baby ever. That's just that, and it's like wow. I mean, I guess part of me said, when you was younger, you never really wanted to have kids, but now, you see different people in your age group and they have kids, and they grow, they're grown with their child. It's like wow. But I have some people who knows about what I've been through, and they had some encouraging words, and they said you can always adopt, which is true, but they give you such a hard time to adopt a child, and who has time and patience and, that energy, and then they charge you an arm and a leg. Like, yeah, like you go into the meat market and you buying a big ass turkey and they're gonna sell it to you, but before they sell it to you, they gotta add taxes and all this and all this. It's a lot to think about. But, I've been keeping good spirits. I definitely have been keeping good spirits, about the whole situation. I have my days. As y'all know, I do suffer from depression. So, I have my good and my bad, but I try to keep more good in everything. And one thing I'm very proud of myself is that I'm balancing it. Meaning, home is home, work is work, where I definitely don't bring the two together. Like, whatever goes on here, whatever I'm feeling here, I just carry it on to when I get up in the morning and go to work. No. Once I get up, I'm showered, I'm doing what I have to do, and I'm in my house, I'm good. Once I step my foot out my door and it's locked, and I'm walking to that train station, work it is. Nothing else. When I'm inside to work, once I'm getting myself ready, I do what I always do. I prep myself, get myself ready, um, and then I just lay down, you know, on the bench we have, and I just like close my eyes and meditate. Some days I listen to music. Sometimes I just have absolutely quiet, and just go into the day with just nothing on the mind at all, just 100%, quiet. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And usually my day comes out pretty well. So I am very happy that I have the time when I'm running late and I don't have the opportunity to do that. It kind of frustrates me. But I take the time, while I'm on my post to like breathe in and breathe out and things like that. So every day I'm telling you is not a good day, but like I said, I have more good days than bad days because I make it so. I really do make it so. But so once I finally go back to the doctors and see what he have to say, hopefully he's not too upset with me, But once I explain to him what happened, he's pretty understanding. He's a good doctor, and I do respect him. So that's why I kind of work. It's like freaking me out that I don't have the money to pay him, but I will get it, and I will pay him, and he will finish doing what he have to do to make sure that Nicole is okay. But for now, I just take one day at a time and just yes, and breathe in, breathe out. That's all I have. It's just one day, and I have to do more things in my life. It's just finding that what I want to do. And I've been looking at different hobbies, but one thing I will be trying is yoga. I just have to balance the funding a little bit better to squeeze that in to at least try to go at least twice or once a week. If I can at least go once a week, it'll be phenomenal. Or if I go every other paycheck, something like that. I gotta work it out. I really do gotta work it out because I really want to do that because that is relaxing. So I think that's it for tonight, guys. I'm gonna get rest because different TV shows is coming on, so I want to watch those. Okay.
That paper.
What paper?
Waste paper for that.
Okay. That was my other sister. Now she's on the one too. So now y'all see. Well, y'all didn't see her face, but y'all saw half of her. You might as well say hi. I mean, you don't interrupt.
Dash for die.
Yeah, that's what I deal with. Anyway, have a good night. Really? Yeah, she's the comedian of the family. She's really the comedian. Have a good night. Like I always say, be sweet, be safe,
Be swassy.
and be blessed. Yeah,
Live, doctor.
exactly. This is exactly what I deal with every day. She a good girl though. I'm not gonna lie. She's a good girl, and she's a heck of a drawer. So she's good, but she one in a million. Anyway, good night. Until next time.